Munro's mission is to help the dirtiest industries in the world decarbonise, and the way we're doing that is by building a fully electric 4x4 for use in heavy industry, so things like mining, forestry, agriculture and construction. The reliability is probably the most important thing on the vehicle. Our customers generally are using these vehicles to the extremes, and they are using them for around 20 to 22 hours a day at their peak, sometimes in 2 shifts. So any downtime can really harm their business operations.
We're looking at basically all of the atmospheric extremes that you could expect. Extremes of temperature, salinity, highly corrosive environments, lots of aggregate and mechanical abrasion. Because a lot of the systems are underslung on the vehicle, they're obviously highly exposed to all of that. So we're keenly aware of the need to protect the harness.
My earliest conversations with potential customers, what we realised was their existing vehicles were actually, the wiring harnesses were chafing, and this was causing quite a lot of downtime. And generally what happens is the harnesses chafe from the inside out. This is because of abrasive materials such as sand and sometimes salt getting inside the wiring looms. So one of the biggest things we wanted to achieve on the vehicle from the start was a fully sealed as possible wiring harness. And we really didn't think that was going to be possible, but then we were approached by Harnessflex, and they have a very, very extensive range of product.
So Munro vehicles are designed to operate in the most extreme of off-road applications. And for us as a manufacturer of cable protection systems, they provide a fantastic opportunity to trial and test and prove the reliability and performance of our new pioneering Evo connector backshell solutions.
The most attractive thing for us about Harnessflex is just the diverse range of options that they have, and this enables us to have that fully end-to-end harness without having to go to lots of different suppliers or look at lots of different solutions. One of the things that we really like about the relationship with Harnessflex is that ability to co-develop solutions with them. So we've had sometimes had connectors or areas of the harness which we weren't able to protect. And when we've discovered things like that and spoken to Harnessflex about it, they've either offered us an alternative solution, so we've changed our harness slightly, or they've helped to develop a solution that we can fit to our existing harnesses.
We find that the components are all super heavy duty, really rugged. We've not had any failures during our prototype testing.
What we really like about the relationship with Harnessflex is that they give us the time of day. And what we found especially in the early days of Munro, was a lot of manufacturers wouldn't speak to us because we were too small, or we had too much of a strange request. At the end of the day, Munro is a niche. Because of that, we need niche suppliers. So for us, that ability to work so closely, even though we're at a really small scale, and Harnessflex kind of seeing the future of Munro and seeing what we can do in the future as a key driver to the relationship. Where we are in our journey, we are moving away from prototype and pre-production, and we're actually scaling into series production now, and over the next couple of years we're going to be seriously increasing our production volumes. And one of the key challenges for us is going to be the efficiency of the assembly of the Munro. So this is where we think we can work with Harnessflex to identify areas where we can reduce the amount of time that it takes to build the harnesses, and also reduce the piece cost on the BOM. When we select suppliers for Munro, one of the things that's really important to us is the ability for the supplier to scale with us. So provide low volumes when we're prototyping things, but also then to be able to scale into higher volumes as we scale up. And that's why we see Harnessflex as a perfect partner for our journey.